The Marvel Cinematic Universe is bound together by a powerful cosmic connective tissue.
The Force?
No, the Infinity Stones.
Phenomenal cosmic.
I've got the power!
As we lead up to Avengers Infinity War, we're looking at how each specific Infinity Stone reflects the theme of the movie it's in. Well, what is theme? Theme isn't what happens in the story, it's the point of the story. With great power comes great responsibility, there's no place like home, or your parents used to f***. This week, we're talking about the Space Stone. The Space Stone, or Tesseract, was first introduced in 2011's Captain America: First Avenger. But the Tesseract isn't the driving force of that movie. The heroes don't even know it exists until the third act. Consequently, it doesn't service the theme of the film. However, the Tesseract is vital to the plot of the Avengers. It's even the first shot of the film, appearing before and after the Paramount logo. It's the source of all conflict in the story. It brings the villains to Earth, and Nick Fury assembles the Avengers to find it. So the stone's ability to transport objects across space symbolizes the theme of the Avengers, bringing people together. Today, we take it for granted that the Avengers work as a team, but consider how splintered they were at the start of the franchise. When the movie begins, the heroes are geographically and emotionally divided. Bruce Banner begins the movie exiled in Calcutta, India. He's suicidal and believes not even death can free him from the Hulk.
I didn't see an end, so I put a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spit it out.
Bruce Banner can't make a connection with one person, the love of his life, Betty Ross, so connecting to an entire team is out of the question. Steve Rogers is a man out of time, like a really depressed Buck Rogers. Throughout the film, Steve is like an awkward teenager at a party.
Of the people in this room, which one is A, wearing a spangly outfit, and B, not of use?
Steve.
He doesn't understand the references people make.
What's your thing, Pilates?
What?
It's like calisthenics. You might have missed a couple things, doing time as a capsicle.
He speaks with antiquated language.
Ma'am?
And people see him more as a living legend than a person.
It's an honor to meet you. Officially. I sort of met you. I watched you while you were sleeping.
Tony Stark is isolated in a kind of ivory tower.
Apparently, I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
And, as Steve points out, he's not a true team player.
The only thing you really fight for is yourself.
Tony is emotionally distant. He prides himself on his independence.
I have successfully privatized world peace.
And he's afraid to rely on others.
We need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack.
When he joins the fight against Loki, he has to draw all the attention to himself by overriding the Quinjet's PA system.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Thor, being from Asgard, is physically the most distant from the team, but he also sees himself as above the others.
You people are so petty and tiny.
In fact, early in the movie, Thor is quick to defend Loki against the hero's slander.
I care how you speak. Loki is beyond reason, but he is of Asgard, and he is my brother.
He killed 80 people in 2 days.
He's adopted.
And as part of the Cap running gag, Thor also makes references that Earthlings don't understand.
Build type. Huge, scaly, big antlers. You don't have those?
I don't think so.
Black Widow and Hawkeye well, they're great. None of these people have anything in common. They're from different cultures, and they argue, fight, and fail because they can't work together.
Man, what are we, a team? No. We're a chemical mixture that makes chaos. We're a time bomb.
But the Tesseract brings them together just as it literally brought aliens to New York. This unification is symbolized by the 40-second long tracking shot of all the heroes working together. The cube also unites the Marvel Cinematic Universe on a meta level by incorporating elements from every previous film. Steve's experience with the Tesseract, Bruce Banner's internal struggle with the Hulk, Loki and Thor's rivalry, and the advanced technology introduced in the Iron Man films. It's fitting that the MCU began with Tony Stark, and the characters all come together at Stark Tower, around a single pillar of light. Granted, we have seen this cliche a few too many times already. The Tesseract gives the heroes' lives new meaning. Steve Rogers finds a new family. Bruce Banner ends his exile and redeems his earlier destruction of Harlem. Thor trusts the people of Earth, and Tony Stark sees that he's a small part of something bigger than himself, echoing Nick Fury's famous post-credit words.
Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Which stone do you want us to look at next? Be sure to let us know in the comments. And if you're just finding us for the first time, please subscribe. For ScreenCrush, I'm Ryan Airy.